Um, yeah, I just want to start out by saying I appreciate all the support and the love for my brother. I got to see him after the game on Saturday. I went to Florida, and he's doing good. You know, everything's fine. My biggest thing was just seeing him and spending as much time as I can with him. I came back Sunday night, and yeah, I just want to appreciate you guys for all the love and support you guys have for him and my family. So, thank you.
Taulia, circling back to the win over Michigan State, it seemed like you were very comfortable in the pocket, even making a couple of off-script or check down throws that you got for big yardage. Could you expand on how well things worked this past Saturday against the Spartans for you guys?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the O-line. You know, Michigan State, they had a couple of blitzes that were giving us problems, like with our protection and our rules and stuff like that. And I think Jahar did a good job, as well as Woody and Cohen. Whenever they came in, I gained the mic, and our running backs did an awesome job with picking it up and communicating and stuff like that. And I think that just comes with the preparation that comes from our coaches, Coach Enos and Coach Braz. And you know, our guys executed on the field, and they gave me time to throw the ball, and our receivers were in the right places and stuff. So I think that's just part of our preparation.
Hey, Taulia. Hope you're doing okay. I'm just curious if you could kind of walk us through that 72 hours. Like, were you watching the game, and then was there a thought of if you were going to even be ready to play this game after?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching the game with my family, and I mean, when I seen the play, you know, when things like that happen with my brother, you know, I mean, it's hard for me to, you know, kind of cope with things like that, just because, I mean, throughout his high school career, even his college career, and in the NFL, you know, he's being injured and stuff like that. And my brother's my heart. You know, he's someone I look up to, someone I talk to every day and stuff like that. So it was just a hard scene for me to, you know, see that. And it was a good thing we finished Thursday practice, and coming in Friday, I mean, everyone seeing how I was and stuff like that, and just sending their support, stuff like that. So, I mean, it was hard for me to, you know, kind of like get my mind off of that. And it was more hard because I didn't talk to him on Thursday night or Friday, and I was just so worried about how he's doing. And, you know, I called my mom every hour of the day, asking like where he's at and stuff like that. And but I think my team was the biggest help. My coaches, you know, helping me to, you know, smile. And you know, I had a lot of shoulders to cry on and stuff like that. So, but Friday night after our team dinner, he finally called me. My brother called me, and I really just wanted to go there and, you know, just spend time with my family and hug him and stuff like that. But he told me he's a big fan of us, and he'd rather watch me play on Saturday and win and stuff like that. So after that phone call, you know, I was happy and getting back to my normal routine and stuff again. So, you know, after everything was just regular. So
Just quickly, you said you're watching the game Thursday with your parents?
No, my parents was at the game, but I was watching it with my other family. I have family in Virginia and stuff. They came down because we had a home game, so just watching it at my apartment.
I assume your parents did not come to your game? Or did they?
Yeah, they came. They flew Friday morning to come here, and then I seen them, so I was happy too. But I just wanted to talk to my brother. So after I talked to him, everything was smooth.
Moving ahead to this week, Purdue, a team that shut down Minnesota on the road last Saturday. What have you guys seen on tape? What kind of things does this Boilermaker defense do that Coach Loxley said is really underrated in what they do?
Yeah, Purdue, they have a really good defense. I think it starts up front with their front seven. You know, big guys, real twitchy, and they put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. And the secondary, you know, they really help their secondary, and their secondary is very active. I think their whole defense is an older group, a lot of seniors, a lot of graduates and stuff like that. So I think they have a lot of experience. But yeah, they're very aggressive. They fly to the ball. They play hard. So I mean, just that's off what we see off of Monday and Sunday, watching the film and stuff like that. So I think the biggest thing is just for us to, same like every week, just preparing hard and working Monday through Friday and going out there on Saturday and just playing.
First time I've heard you refer to a defensive line as twitchy. What does that mean specifically, and what does that do to you back there in the pocket when a line's twitchy?
Yeah, they present a good challenge to our offense, our O-line. And, just watching the film, they jump out to you and they move a lot. They win a lot of their one-on-one battles. And, against Minnesota, they did a good job of stopping the run and stuff like that and setting the line of scrimmage. So they're a big group, fast group, strong group. So it's going to be a good challenge for us and our O-line. So.
Hi, Taulia. First of all, I'm glad to hear that your brother's doing better, and I'm glad you got to spend some time with him. You mentioned a little bit how it was difficult for you to focus on Saturday, but you could not tell from the way you guys played on the field. You guys were offensively amazing, great in all three phases, really. Going back to that game on Saturday, what do you think allowed you guys to be so successful?
Well, I think it started from our preparation that week. Monday, everyone came out. Sometimes after a loss, everyone's hurting, and it takes you a long time to get back, probably by Wednesday. Well, at least last year, that's how it was. But, from Monday to Thursday and Friday, everyone was working hard, and we're excited to get back to work and excited to put our team back in the winning column and stuff like that, especially in Big Ten play. So I think our team is understanding that, if we continue to put in the work Monday through Friday, then those are the type of results we're going to get. And, I think that's the biggest thing.
And you spread the ball around really well on Saturday as well. Has that always kind of been your guys' plan going into games? And was that just like the best time you guys executed it, or is that just like a specific thing that you guys did for Michigan State?
We feel like we have good players, all around the board. And Coach always says that, if everyone does their job, the ball finds you, stuff like that. And it's not more so this play will give it to this person or this play will give it to this person just because we don't know the looks or the coverages that the defense are giving us. So it's just going through my progressions and doing my job, everyone else doing their job, and whoever's hands the ball lands in, they're going to make a play and stuff like that. So.
Hey, Taulia, when the defense puts together a performance like it did in the second half against Michigan State, how does that help you guys as an offense really dictate the game like you did?
Oh, it's awesome. Our defense is playing really good right now, and it's a good feeling knowing that, especially when we have a good kicker in Chad, that we can get the ball past the 40, and we're going to come away with points, and knowing that, if we continue to get third downs, make third downs and extend drives, that it gives our defense rest because we know that when they come in the game that they're going to do their job. So, the biggest thing for offense, we want to at least run 80-plus plays, and with our defense playing like that and us extending drives, we're going to reach our goal of 80-plus plays. So,
Taulia, when there's games where Roman Hemby's having a really good game, and then another week Antoine's having a good game, what does that do for the offense to have two different guys where the defense it's hard for them to choose which one is going to have the high hand on a certain situation?
Yeah, I think both those guys work really hard, and I think every week they've been having really good games, and it really helps our offense a lot because we want to stay really balanced. And if you have a really good running game, it opens up your passing game, your RPOs and stuff like that. So it's been a real blessing, but I think the biggest credit goes to the O-line, just making those big for the running backs. And Antoine, whether it's Antoine, Rome, Kobe, Ramon, they run hard downhill, hard nose, and it's just a good feeling knowing that we can run the ball.
Going back to that last game, you looked like your normal self and you were enjoying it. Are you the type of person where after having gone through those 48 hours was playing a football game almost nice for your mind? Was it able to get it back to feeling normal, or were you still thinking about it?
Yeah, I mean, of course I wanted to go to my family and stuff like that and not play the game, but that would be very selfish of me just because, we put in hard work together and I know how much my team needs me, and that's also my family too. So, the biggest thing was I feel like God works, in crazy times. Friday I didn't want to play the game. Friday night I was excited to play the game just because my brother called me and said he wants to see us win and stuff like that. So I think that brought a lot of joy. And Coach always talks about, the team feeds off of their quarterback and their head coach. So you got to take that really personal and stuff like that. So there was never a doubt in my mind that I was going to play. It was just a matter of, getting my mind right to playing that game. So.
And then I know this is probably true for all injuries, but particularly when it's something kind of scary like that and you're close with the person. Like, is there ever, how do you deal with the fear of going back out to a football field when you see something like that happen to somebody?
I guess when that happens to someone like my brother, or when anything happens to one of my family members, I don't really think of how it could affect me. I just think of, is he okay? How's he doing? And it's just like my brother's the same way, like me. It brings me a lot of joy to see the Dolphins win and to see him doing good. So that was his message to me, when I came back. But I just really, really dislike, seeing my brother get injured. And I just want to make sure he's healthy and stuff, which he is. So that's good.
Was there a conversation that you and your brother had after the game where he told you, about your performance or anything? Did you guys talk about it?
Yeah, he said he was happy. He's always excited to watch our games, just because he's real close with Coach Locks and Coach Enos, and he knows some of the players on the team. Some of them live in Florida, and we train on the off season, so really big fans of them. And yeah, he was excited. We talked about the game, but it was more so spending time. I think I only got 8 hours to spend with him, but we made those 8 hours count, and that was the biggest thing, just spending time with him.
Thanks, Taulia.
Thank you.